Hey guys, it's Nation, your founder and your host for today of Bass Assassins. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about something that we all deal with. I call it new pond syndrome. What that is, you go to a new pond that you've never fished before, you're not familiar with, you don't know what to throw. So I'm going to cover 5 of my favorite pond baits that'll just flat out catch fish and sometimes catch you some trophy fish. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, starting off with this top 5 baits here, I'm going to, ow god. Oh! Why? Alright guys, starting off with my top 5 baits, I have number 5, Topwater frog. Now this bait's extremely good for getting in places other baits can't get to, like lily pads, hydrilla, any kind of topwater vegetation. This bait's notorious for getting through there, but it's also notorious for having a really bad hookup ratio. So what I like to do is bend out the hooks just a little bit to when this bass squeezes down on the bait like this, he gets just a mouthful of hooks. Also, if you look at the bottom of a bullfrog, they have almost a polka dot to camouflage pattern stomach. So what I like to do is just take a Sharpie and just make a unique pattern. Right here I just chose polka dots. Just do something a little unique rather than how it comes in the box, just a straight solid color. Because that doesn't look realistic to the fish. Now it's really important to throw this frog on some heavy braid, a strong rod, and a good strong reel. Right now I'm fishing this frog on a 65-pound braid, a number 8 blackout rod, and a Lew's Tournament MB LFS speed spool reel. This reel right here is an 8:3-to-1 gear ratio reel, and I think it's really important to have a strong, fast reel when fishing with a topwater frog to just rip that fish out of the mat, out of the hydrilla, any of that vegetation he's stuck in, and just get him back to you as quick as possible. Alright guys, now I'm going on to bait number 4. I know all of you know about this lure, you either love it or you hate it, and that's just going to be your simple jig and pig presentation. This is just a good crawfish style bait that'll just bounce off the bottom and trigger those big fish into biting. I know this lure right here, out of all these 5 baits I'm talking about, it's probably going to be the one to catch you the biggest fish. Guys, in clear water, I like to throw more of a realistic crawfish pattern. So right here I have the green pumpkin with yellow and this good crawfish trailer here. And in murky water, I like to throw a black and blue bait or a white and chartreuse bait. So I've got this black and blue jig here with this crawl. When it's hot, the dog days of summer, and you can't get fish to bite, try throwing this jig here. I promise you, you'll get some big fish. Now bait number 3 is just a lure that I personally know you can catch half-pound fish on and then 6 to 8-pound fish on. And that is the Lipless crankbait. What I love about this thing is you can control the depth very well. You can fish it slow, you can fish it fast, you can fish it around wood, you can fish it around grass, you can fish it in open water. If you've got a lot of schooling bass that are feeding up on bait fish right now, throw in a Lipless crankbait and I guarantee you will catch some fish. Alright guys, for bait number 2, this lure has quickly become one of my favorites and catches big fish constantly. And that is the Shaky head with a zoom trick worm. I like fishing this on a medium to medium heavy rod with just a good slower gear ratio reel, like the Shimano Sitica here. It's a 6:3-1 gear ratio reel, allows you to just slow down in an area and to pick out those stubborn fish that don't want to eat. Alright guys, moving on to bait number 1. Everyone loves it, everyone's got it in their box. The classic senko. Guys, you can never go wrong with a senko style bait at a pond, whether it's wacky rigged, Texas rigged, or Carolina rigged. Any way you want to rig it, it's going to work. Alright guys, that's my top 5. I'm going to go out and try a couple of these baits out myself right now at a brand new pond I've never fished. And let's see if I can get some. Alright, I'm going to fish these banks for a little bit, guys. See if I can't get one to strike. This little topwater frog here. Is that a fish? That's a fish. There you go. Atta girl. Bring him in. The pond slayer. The senko. The senko is a pond slayer. Oh, perfect hook set, Caitlin.
Thank you.
Barely got him.
Was it really a good one?
Uh-huh. Say bye to him.
No.
Say bye to him.
Bye. Thank you.
Make sure give that fish time to take it, okay? But not too much. Whenever you see it tick like that, I want you to out loud count 1, 2, 3, and on the third one, set the hook, okay? Got it? There's one. There's one.
That one's really big.
That's a big one? Oh, it is a big one. Bring him over here. Bring him over here, girl. That's a...
We got off.
Oh, that was a monster. All right, guys, I just gave in. Just switched to the senko, aka the #1 pond fishing bait on my list. Caitlin lost 2 nice fish on it and caught 1 nice little pounder. So I'm gonna see if I can't catch me a couple too. As I'm telling you, no bait on the market can just tear up fish out of the pond like a senko can. What is... There's one, I think. Oh, does he still have it? There's one. That's a good one. That's a good one. There's definitely some rocks and stuff down there. It's not the same one. It's definitely a good fish though. That's maybe a 3-pounder. It's fat though. Good Lord, that's a fat fish. I'm saying this is 4 pounds. That's a fat fish, man. Yeah, I'm gonna say 4 pounds even. No, he's fat, but he's short. I'm gonna say 313. Go back to the same spot where I hooked him, right here. I see it. Oh no, it was right here. Guys, the reason, there it is. The reason I like using these scales is because it doesn't hurt the fish. Here we go, zero it out. I was saying 313. Okay, 4 pounds, 2 ounces. Fat fish there, man. On the senko, I'm telling you, nothing beats pond fishing a senko. Got one? Oh, it's a good one, Caitlin. Hold on, don't force him in. Don't force him in. Let him run if he needs to. Reel him though. Keep reeling. It's a good one. Oh, it's a nice one, Caitlin. Hey, keep the rod tip up, There you go. Don't try to force him, Let him run if he needs to. Keep reeling though. Reel when you can. Bring him in slowly. Come on. No, he's jumping. It's a nice one. It's about a 4-pounder. Keep reeling. Oh, what happened?
I don't know.
Are you sure he's off?
Yes.
Oh, he snapped it. Oh, I missed him. That was a good one. I think that was either the fish or that log out there. But it felt like a fish. The way it was moving like that. You looked just like your mom. No, that was one way out there. Is that it? Oh, that's a good one. That's another real nice one. Watch out, Caitlin. Reel in as fast as you can.
Bam. That's the one I caught.
That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Caught that one.
Watch out, girl. Watch out, he's coming at me. It's about a 4-pounder again. About another 4 or 5-pounder. No, he's a little smaller. Ooh, look at him, he's strong though. No, it's another 4 or 5-pounder.
Oh my God, it's a big one.
Yes, ma'am. It's probably 5 pounds.
It's a catfish?
It's a bass. It's probably about 5 pounds, probably.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna find the same. Here we go. Right where I hooked him last time, so I don't make a separate puncture wound. Even it out to 0. Okay. 0 it out. I'm saying 4 pounds, 7 ounces. 4 pounds, 10 ounces. Okay. One more time. 4 pounds, 10 ounces on the money. Another close to 5 pounder here. Guys, we're gonna end on that note. Get this release. Sorry, buddy, don't shake on me. Get this released in here. Make sure he swims off under his own power. Beautiful fish. Absolutely a beautiful fish. Look at that. She was ready to go.